And we know, you know what was so funny, Evan, when I was at the airport Friday, were how many people that were going back to places like Michigan, Ohio, and they all said, it's a little bit sunnier there.
Yeah, a little and warmer too in many cases, which is just a wild thing to think about. We're taking our sweet time with this unofficial start of the summer season. Not exactly going to be feeling like summer. Now, we know there are many people who are still finding a way to kind of maximize this. If you're getting out east, for example, off toward your eastern valleys, your mountains, your deserts, you have a lot of sunshine in the mix. But closer to the coast, you're still encountering a dense layer of clouds. That's not only how we're starting off our day in San Diego, but also Oceanside, Escondido, Poway, Chula Vista. No big surprise you've got clouds filling the sky there. Temperatures are a little bit colder off toward your inland valleys. That also is not a big surprise. Coastline is staying a bit more moderate. San Diego right now it's 60 along with Chula Vista. But then you head in toward Escondido and Poway and you're in the upper 50s to kick off the morning. So where will we go over the next 12 hours? Well, not the most welcome sight. You got that cloud symbol stretching from 5 a.m. today through 5 p.m., which means it may be one of those days where seeing the sun is going to be minimal along the coastline. There is, of course, always the hope that at times those clouds will at least start to break just a bit and you get a little bit of light peeking through, but there's not the highest expectation of even partly cloudy skies. If you head farther east, absolutely. Your valley floors could easily see some of that sunshine prevail. It's all going to be dependent on, number one, how far that marine layer pulls back from the coast, because those clouds tend to just kind of linger along the coast and lead to this, but also whether or not those clouds will kind of lose their density a bit. We know it won't stop many people from still getting out and enjoying the beach. So if you're going to get in that water, 2 to 4 foot waves, some sets of 5 foot waves are possible. Risk of rip currents remains moderate, and your water temperature, hey, at least that is warming up steadily. It was only a couple weeks ago that your water temperature was at about 59, 60 degrees. Now we're moving towards 63, in some cases 64 degrees. Take a look, your forecast high temperatures. Still very comfortable for the most part, but cooler than average by that 5 to 10 degree margin. A high of 64 in Carlsbad, 66 in San Diego, 68 in El Cajon, and 66 in Alpine. Borrego Springs warming up to the 90s, and really Campo, one of the few spots that could hit over 70 degrees this afternoon, a high of 71. Now, as we move through the rest of the week, there is that promising potential of a building ridge of high pressure. So take a look at your temperatures, and you'll especially notice this climb as we go from your inland valleys from today all the way through the upcoming weekend. So we start to move toward the upper 60s and then even the low 70s by the upcoming weekend. Your coastline may only gain a few degrees, 2, 3 degrees or so, and there's an additional small promise there of a bit more sunshine. Not complete sunshine across the county, but just a bit more of it. That cloud cover pulling back maybe a little sooner, slightly warmer temperatures. Across the mountains, we go from 63 this afternoon all the way to 75 by Sunday. We are back in the triple digits by the weekend across the deserts. Chris?